For a 10 piece cost $50, no, y'all gonna go have. Matter of fact, y'all going to pay that bill, man. Cause I ain't about to pay no $50 for no chicken wing. Hey Reggie, man.
What's up, Blaze?
Man, we live.
Hey, man, we live.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got some old crazy news for y'all. Usually I say I ain't gonna preach to y'all, but we need to have some church up in here. Because you got these backsliding pastors and these backsliding rappers doing collaborations, and they just backsliding on the Lord. And my question for y'all is, should gangster rappers even be allowed to speak on God? Because Mase was a bad boy, got his life together, went to the Lord. Now, he done gave up the Lord, done gave all of his Bibles to Snoop Dogg so he can be on death row. And what type of man do that make Snoop Dogg to put a pastor on death row? Look, you can put all the criminals, all the gangsters, all the terrible people you want to on death row, but you signing pastors up? And this man's supposed to represent God? And these older rappers, you figure now that they old, they'll try to do something for the future, try to make a change for the children out here. But they still want to be bad boys. They still want to have death row. And now they want to put bad boy and death row together like it was ever anything that was good for our people, man. And that's why Diddy looking real zesty out here. Because all this stuff ain't making no sense. Tupac said that he had to pay women to sleep with Biggie. So did Diddy have to pay Faith to sleep with Biggie too? We about to be talking about all this stuff because I just don't understand. Why are these rappers even allowed to be speaking on God? All they do is talk about killing, stealing, hurting each other.
Calm down, Blaze.
I know I said I wasn't going to preach tonight, but we need to have these conversations, y'all. And y'all also need to hit that Cash App, $ShawnBlazeDocs, man. I would greatly appreciate that. All y'all, and hit them like buttons too, because I need every last bit of them. Because we going to be talking about trifling ass Mase. And hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. We got so much news lined up. And I need y'all to watch the video all the way through. Because it's going to be some more stuff that we going to be sharing. We going to be getting some phone calls. Some people from Death Row said they going to be calling up tonight. So y'all got to stay tuned for that. The Lady of Rage and a couple of other people. I think it was Daz and Houdini, or I don't know who it was. Them old rappers from Death Row gonna be calling up here. So y'all stay tuned. But without further ado, let's get into this news, man. Because people think that stuff like this ain't no big deal. But it's children out here that didn't come up listening to Mase. They look at Mase like he a great pastor or somebody. That's how much respect they got for this man. And these kids don't know that these people was never really what they portrayed to be, even though they had the cars, the clothes, and the money. Grown people know that, but these kids, they don't know that. They think that these rappers are self-made and they ain't never had to do nothing crazy to get to where they at, man. Look at this here. Mase reunites with Cameron and signs with Death Row Records, y'all. And you wondering, who gives a damn? Why is this even news? I don't give a damn what Mase do. Who the hell is Mase? He ain't even got nothing on the radio. Why the hell we talking about Mase? The reason why we talking about Mase is because these people be playing with God. And it's cool to do for these brothers to be out here, want to be in the church one day and then want to be selling some yayo the next day, man. It got all of us looking crooked out here. That's the reason why it's a big deal. And if Diddy and all these people keep on pushing this agenda, what's going to be the point in going to church? You know what I'm saying? Because it's already a bunch of brothers think they too manly to go to church. And that's the problem. They don't know what to choose because you got people like Mase out here, man. And that's what we going to be talking about. Y'all got to stay tuned because it's something going on in the news that really hurt my heart. And I got to talk about it because it's been weighing on me real heavy. I just don't understand how something like this can actually be going on. Look at this, y'all. TD Jakes, his church now half empty after he bashed black women in his sermon, y'all. But y'all the same ones that'll listen to Lil Baby, Big Baby, Uncle Luke, the 2 Live Crew. Y'all ain't got no problem with that there. Y'all listen to Snoop Dogg, Trick Daddy, calling y'all all types of hoes. But when TD Jakes do the same thing, y'all don't want to show up to church, but y'all want to show up to the old school concert with 112 and Jagged Edge and Jodeci. Y'all want to go see that. But TD Jakes' song ain't good no more because he put a little bit of that hip hop flavor on it. And the reason why we talking about TD Jakes is because he's a pastor and he out here acting like a rapper. Mase, a damn rapper, and he out here acting like a pastor. They both have expensive jewelry, drive nice cars, be sleeping around with every damn body. What's the difference between a pastor and a rapper? They both got congregations and fans. Shit, a pastor rock a show every week. Some rappers can't even do that. Shit, your pastor is a rapper. He get 5 G's a week from doing shows. On top of that, he got merchandise. On top of that, he do a little Bible studies. That's what rappers do. But that's Negro here nor there. All I'm trying to say is, for us to even be letting stuff like this slide, lets me know that we not in a good place as a people, man. How y'all gonna be in the church, twerking in the church, man? You got women showing up to church with booty shorts on, talking about I ain't feel like getting dressed. What's going on in the world? Matter of fact, let me open up these phone lines real quick. And while we waiting on the phone call, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get back into this good news because I promise y'all, this stuff I'm about to share with y'all about to be real crazy. Look at this here. TD Jakes, he's struggling up in the church. Look at this church, y'all. He look like he about to pass out. Them pants, he look like he ready to take them tight ass pants off. When it be a whole bunch of people in there, he sucking his gut the whole sermon. And shout out to TD Jakes, but I'm just saying, he look like he ready to pass out. Hey, oh Lord, where is my congregation? You gonna look, wearing that little zesty suit ain't gonna bring you nobody in your church, man. Maybe he want a new congregation. Instead of Shonda and Renee, it's gonna be Shantae and Dante. Maybe that's who he want to fill up his church. How you gonna kick all the black women out? Knowing damn well that's your whole damn service, man. Look at his church. They getting up to leave like shit. So-and-so ain't show up. We ain't come here for you. That's how I be feeling about the comment section. Them people show up to see each other. They don't give a damn about TD Jakes. He out here looking for Wanda with the big ass. Them people go to church to be freaks. Come on now. Come up in there with all that ass, with that little dress on, chewing on that bubble gum early in the morning, man. I know I ain't the only one that's thinking this stuff. Hold on, somebody must be calling. Let me grab this real quick. Hello, who this is? Hello?
It's mine, baby. How you doing?
Oh, I'm over here doing real good. How you doing over there?
Oh, I'm drinking my Henny, watching the Henny show.
Hey,
baby.
that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But on the Thursday, you tripping. Anyway, my question for you is, should gangster rappers be allowed to speak on God? They talking about God while at the same time talking about shooting somebody, killing somebody, hurting somebody, putting somebody on drugs. I swear to God, mama raised me. Is there a heaven for a nigga? Is there a ghetto for gangbangers? They saying stuff like this in these songs. And should we even allow that to be going on? How did we ever not boycott that music when you got Tupac on the cross like he Jesus Christ and people went out there and bought it and the album was horrible and people ain't want to say it was horrible just because it was Tupac, man? Do you think these gangster rappers should be allowed to speak on God?
I think that they should not be allowed to speak on God until they tell it all. See, you got to testify. When you stand up in front of the church, like the way I used to live my life, I had to testify and repent. And I gave up all my sinning ways, but I didn't give up my husband.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Let's see. Yes, baby.
So he had that thing and you just couldn't let it go. What you talking about right now?
Oh, it's so good. So good. But we're not talking about that. You know, I think Snoop and them understand what I'm talking about because they got the presses. And like you just said, TG Jakes got that pink on. Cameron, Cameron, like Tank, Cameron, Mase friend, Mase, P Diddy, Diddy P.
Oh,
the
and
P
you
stand
probably
for
don't.
what?
You probably don't like Snoop Dogg, but I bet you like Doggy Style though. Don't lie.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
well, we don't
Cause
call it that
the
from
way
where I
you
come
putting
from.
your business out in the street with your husband, ooh, he got that good thing. Sweet meat Willie. You don't put all your business out there in the street and got the nerve to speak on what's going on with these rappers out here.
Well,
You
they
don't
got to
gave
tell
up
the
liquor.
truth.
You don't gave up weed. You don't gave up donuts, but you couldn't give up that man, even though he ain't no good for you, man. I don't know what to say about that. Was you call yourself testifying to something?
I call myself just keeping it real. You got to tell it all when you tell it. You can't just tell a piece of it. And see, them boys is too happy. And see, that we know the definition in the dictionary of happy. Them boys too happy not to tell the truth. They too happy doing what they doing. That's why they just using this as a hustle. And they all got perms like Al Sharpton used to have. Check this out. Do you see what's going on? I think you see what's going on, Sean. You see through the BS.
You
see,
said
they
all
want
these
to
boys
be
got
clowns.
perms on their heads.
All got perms. All talks about women's real bad. You know.
That
But
been
it's
going
a
on
little
since
bit
the
of truth.
50s. That ain't nothing. Shoot, people had perm way back in the day. What you talking about?
Well, you got to listen and look between the lines. Some
You
of them
probably got
men
it. What
move
you talking about?
real
You probably got a
smooth.
perm. You ain't got no perm?
Well, I got wigs. Wigs galore. I'm old, Sean. Come on, baby.
Hold on. You don't call me baby about 5, 6, 10, 11 times.
And I'm going to call you 500 more times, baby. I love you.
You know what? I love you too in like a grandmama type of way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing but love for you because you a sweet lady.
Well, you come on. I'll make that macaroni and cheese for you. Bye. I love you, Sean. Bye, Henny Show.
I love you too, sister. I'm going to holler at you later. Hold on, y'all. She done threw her drawers and hung up the phone. I tried to keep it casual. I tried to keep it professional. Somebody better come get y'all grandmama. Cause she sure asking. She over there begging. Lord have mercy. Let's go on and get back into this news, y'all. Cause look, I ain't the one wrong. The people that's wrong is the people that got up and left TD Jake's church. They over there, they got the countdown shit. Halftime, take a break. He probably paid them people to show up. That's their shift. They got to do an 11-hour shift, y'all. Like, damn. He got a staged church. They come in shit. They paying $500 a day. I'll be to church every day. Somebody gonna mess around and get saved. What type of shit is this, man? Look at the top row. He got one dude He got one dude sitting in the back rolling up some trees, man. Where the security at? Ain't got no deacons up there. Ain't got nothing up there, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab this. What the hell going on with this phone with these people calling up here, man? Look, if y'all call up here, don't be retarded. You know what I'm saying? Just go on and call up like a regular person. Let me see what I can do about this here. Cause that shit ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to the show. They done threw me off. People be calling, you pick up. Next thing you know, they drooling all on the phone. Then the phone hang up, man. Make me mad sometimes, but I'm getting better with it.
Versi, what's good
Y'all gotta see this here. Listen at this, y'all.
with you, boy? I'm in King.
You know what? That was my last donut.
Oh, oh hell no. What the fuck? What the?
Oh my goodness.
Y'all see this fool? They said Biz Markie. They said Biz Markie had a baby. Now I think I know who the baby is, man. If that ain't Biz Markie child, I don't know who his daddy is. He riding around, got chicken powdered donuts all on his face. He in the back seat, got on about 4-5 seat belts. Hey, I guess you gotta have him to be your act, cause he a hell of a show. Some big old man, been slow since the 70s. Get up there, get the wobble in that head. Girls say they love me, girls say they want me. Y'all be thinking that shit cute. I get around, nah. Like, look, even retarded people making it in hip hop. New York. People so repping they boroughs. Like, yeah, that's how we do in New York, son. Even retarded niggas get in the bag, kid.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how they was proud of Mase. Somebody need to mace his ass. Lord have mercy. He in the back seat living good, y'all. Living that frou-frou life. Got little chokers on his neck. He a dominatrix, but a hip-hop dominatrix. He done been with the Lord, left the Lord, broke up with the Lord. He get mad at the Lord and ride around with all his jewelry on. Eating chicken and cussing the Lord, man. Hey, it's a bunch of stuff we got to get into. Y'all got to hear what he said, though. Because while he ride around eating, listen to what come out of his mouth, y'all. Listen at this here.
Versi, what's good with you, boy? I mean, King.
You know what? That was my last donut. I'm going to work out. I'm doing 2 days. I'm going to get my body right. And I'm on Crenshaw.
He's sitting up there lying already. Nigga, please.
Oh my goodness.
He talking about I'm eating donuts. I'm about to go do some songs. I'm working on my body. No, the hell you ain't. You just ate a whole box of donuts in the back seat. You ain't even getting no exercise driving. Hold on, y'all. The hell is he talking about? Run that back one more time.
You know what? That was my last donut. I'm going to work out. I'm doing 2 days. I'm going to get my body right. And I'm on Crenshaw, just past Pico, just past Slauson. And I'm out here to meet with Snoop so I can do another joint venture with Death Row Records. So I'll be officially the first one signed to Bad Boy and Death Row. And we're going to get the Tupac thing rekindled.
Who babies gonna go out there and buy this man's CD? If you think your baby interested in listening to Mase in 2022, raise your hand. How many of y'all think that these children gonna go out there and buy their CD? But it ain't about nobody selling no CDs. It's about being an influencer. And they trying to influence people. And when people see Mase riding around here doing all this stupid stuff as an influencer, it's just gonna bring people away from the Lord, man. And that's what I'm scared of. People gonna lose all their faith. Now he out here 50-something years old, acting like he's still 20. Why can't a black man never just grow up and be a damn man when it come to hip hop? You know what I'm saying? They always want you to be a little ass boy. For Diddy to be so old, talking about bad boy, it's about time he changed that to bad man. Instead of Little Wayne, change your name to Big Wayne. Be 50 years old talking about I'm young Jock. Hold on, y'all.
You're watching All Urban Central.
Y'all gotta see this here.
You know what? That was my last donut. I'm going to work out. I'm doing 2 days. I'm going to get my body right. And I'm on Crenshaw, just past Pico, just past Slauson. And I'm out here to meet with Snoop so I can do another joint venture with Death Row Records. So I'll be officially the first one signed to Bad Boy and Death Row. And we're going to get the Tupac thing rekindled. Let's see where we go with that.
Look, Snoop Dogg out there living good, y'all. He out there. I don't know where he at, but it look beautiful wherever he at. He got money. He got everything anybody from the West Coast could have ever wanted, you know. But it make you wonder if Snoop Dogg was cool with Biggie and Snoop Dogg was on death row, then maybe Snoop Dogg had plans of being the CEO of Death Row all along. Maybe him and Diddy had plans on getting all them suckers out the way. Look, I like your style, you like my style. It look like we both got a problem over here because Biggie, he barely want to get up And rest in peace to Biggie. He barely want to go to the studio sometimes. He's smoking all that weed, sleeping with all them women. I can't work with Biggie. I would rather have you on my label if I could. And Snoop Dogg giving Diddy the rundown. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Lord have mercy. Hello. Who this is?
Hey, this chill fact out of North Carolina. Mase was the best thing that can happen to Death Row. And yeah, you can read the Bible and do rap. It don't matter. It don't matter because he come from your heart. He come from your heart, nothing else. That's all I got to say. Mase is the best thing to happen to Death Row. Murder Mase. 1.
Anyway, like I was saying, what was I saying before he called up here? Extra energetic for no damn reason. I was talking about, what the hell was I talking about, man? He done messed up my sermon. But anyway, it's gonna be bad out here. All these old men riding around here acting like little ass kids. Who gonna pick all these diapers up off the street? All these old ass men still wearing chains, still wearing fitted hats, still out here on the block in the white tees, man. Take your old ass in the house and watch some old Beetlejuice or Sanford and Son like the old men used to do, man. Old people bored, y'all. That's because they grandkids boring. Old people used to get a kick out of life watching their kids outside playing on the swings, just out there sitting on the porch looking at her grandkids. Not her grandkids on the damn phone. And the only way you gonna get some entertainment is if you sit behind their ass so you can see what they doing on the phone. Old people out here bored. That's why you got these grandmamas walking around here with booty shorts on. That's why you got these old ass men stumbling all over the place trying to be cool, man. It's y'all fault that your grandmama feeling hot in the drawers. And your granddaddy still at the strip club with a pair of butt cheeks pinching him on his nose, man. And now you got rappers like P. Diddy. He don't know what he want to do. They talking about his sexuality all over the place. And the reason why it's so important, because now people want to know if Bad Boy was an LGBTQ association.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe that's what it was all about. Maybe everybody on the record label was down with it. Maybe that's what being a bad boy really was. And Snoop Dogg all about that doggy style. Shit, what about missionary style? The dog of all dogs. And Mase know a little something about that too. He got caught out there, but I ain't trying to turn this into no zesty ass video. But the thing is, we talking about some zesty people, man. And for Biggie to be saying all that nasty stuff he said in his songs, we don't know if he was playing or if he was telling the truth, man. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all got to see this, man. Because it's people out here really selling their souls to pastors. Now, the pastor's getting rich, but can you blame him? Can you hate the player or can you hate the game, man? Blinged out NYC preacher, Larry Whitehead, sued by a woman. Pastor finessed me out of life savings. Well, how's somebody gonna finesse you out of your life savings? Did he tell you Jesus was gonna pay it back?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the money for the Lord, and don't worry, the Lord gonna pay it back. How your pastor finesse you out of thousands of dollars? Well, maybe her life savings was only $50. Maybe she a crackhead or something. People be looking for news. But let's see what they talking about here, since we talking about Pastor Mase. Lamar Whitehead, the bishop at Leaders of Tomorrow, international churches and wherever, made international news when he was robbed on live stream of more than $1 million in jewels. Damn. He looked like damn Wesley Snipes or somebody. New Jack City. What the fuck? He don't look like no friendly pastor. Shit, sell you a little bit of dope or something. A blinged out pastor. He must have just got out of jail like a week ago and figured out his hustle. He been planning for 10 years straight. Soon as I get out of here, I'll be a blinged out pastor, B. Yeah, get the Jews and all that. Had a biggie girls coming to the church, paying niggas left and right, you know what I'm saying? Get my Jews up. Soon as I get out of jail, talk that Lord shit, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Hello. Who this is?
Hi, this is Shauna.
What's going on, Shauna? How you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. How are you?
I'm over here feeling good. And we over here talking about these rappers using the Lord's name in vain. Jay-Z talking about I'm Jehovah. He think he Jesus. These rappers, all of them, be talking about the Lord, blasphemous things all the time. And my question for you is, do you think these rappers should even be allowed to speak on God?
They believe they are God. They're the fallen angels.
What the hell?
Oh my goodness.
You don't know that? Ascension. They believe that they can ascend from man, mortal, into immortal God and live on forever through their music.
No, tell us some more about that, because I swear I ain't never heard of that.
They mock the real Christ. They fake their death, come back as a new celebrity, or they clone. They be an old celebrity from back in the day. Now it's a new clone and it's a new celebrity, and they talk a bunch of nonsense. They evil, man.
So you saying that Snoop Dogg and Red Fox is really the same person?
I mean, they are cousins.
Cause I always thought that too. The way Snoop Dogg be dancing. Snoop Dogg, he can barely walk, He be moving real slow like an old ass man. Maybe Snoop Dogg is Red Fox. Cause Eddie Murphy always be looking crazy every time he get around Snoop Dogg.
They said Eddie Murphy is Lil Nas X.
Hold on.
No, Eddie Murphy fruited in a mug.
So Eddie Murphy is Lil Nas X. So Eddie Murphy got surgery.
They make a clone of him. They make a clone of him.
They made a clone of Eddie Murphy, and now
Their
the clone.
consciousness shifts from each vessel because they don't have the Holy Spirit. Their soul don't belong to the Lord.
Oh Lord, that is scary. That is dangerous. How do you even sleep at night? Speaking about shit like that.
They can't sleep. That's why
I'm talking about you. How the hell do you sleep at night talking about all this scary stuff?
Because I got the Holy Spirit of the Most High.
Shoot, I don't know who more high, you or the most, but you definitely doing the most, you know what I'm saying? And we love your phone call.
I'm telling you the truth, brother man.
Yeah, that's real, man. It is. And the Lord loves you too, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. Real talk. Damn. And this the reason why I can't find nobody, y'all. When they start talking all that crazy shit and you start praying for them while they talking, they don't even know you praying for them. You just, Lord Jesus, help her, baby. Jesus. And she just keep going on and on about the aliens and the reptilians and the monkeys. Don't nobody want to hear all that shit. She probably wake up with monkeypox talking about it's the divine order. The Lord blessed me with the spirit of the monkey. Some crazy ass people out here, y'all. Anyway, let's just get back into this news, because I swear Snoop Dogg and Tupac was a little too close. Snoop Dogg, he had Tupac all in his hair, and Tupac ain't got no hair. What type of man and female relationship they had going on? Run that back. And I ain't trying to be zesty, but y'all see this shit? Snoop Dogg danced like a diva. They got on shiny suits. He took off his hat and waved his hair from side to side like, yes, Lord, I'm here. I'm the prettiest man in the building, everybody. The prettiest, like Michael Jackson. He like, got them barrettes in his head. Your daughter looking for her barrette. Snoop Dogg on the airplane with your baby girl barrettes. Look how close. Hey, y'all getting too close now. Sniffing on that man hair like that. Tupac looking like, damn, that shit smell good. Like, what you got on, cuz? I got on Boys for Men. Hold on. And his wrist broke. Y'all see how his wrist broke? And Snoop Dogg over there looking fabulous. Tupac like, girl, you would have thought this was Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight or somebody. Patti LaBelle and Aretha Franklin. Men don't do stuff like this here. Bumping all on each other. Come on, babe. Whispering in each other's ears and shit. And Hey, it is what it is. These people, P. Diddy and Puffy Puffy and Mase had a funny relationship too, you know what I'm saying? But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Because Mase, you a whole pastor out here, bro. How you give up the Lord, turn your back on God to go back to the money. I know the money good, but the money would have been good too if you would have stuck it out with the Lord. The Lord was testing your ass, and you don't never. And I can't judge that man. Maybe he made a pact with the Lord. He said, Lord, you know I'm a rapper. He probably be talking to himself in the mirror, be dancing, getting high. Like, I'm a rapper, baby. I'm a rapper, Lord. He probably worse than DMX. You don't know how far people go, man. Especially when they super religious and can't read. All you can do is yell at the Bible and say shit that you remember. That's a sad existence, you know what I'm saying? You got to pray for these rappers out here. But at the same time, I don't feel like they got no business speaking on the Lord in their raps. Unless they talking about holy things. And it is some Christian rappers out there, but don't nobody want to hear that for real.
Oh my goodness.
Look, we want to hear you sing about the Lord. But rapping about the Lord, that's stupid. Peter and Joseph, you already know. I'm smoking that doja with Joseph. Don't nobody want to hear that. Bible raps. Who was this built like a crucifix? And I love the way you move your hips. LL Cool J rapping for the Lord. The LL, what that stand for? Love life. Long live Jesus. Cool J. Long live Cool Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, ain't nobody calling in. I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on with Mase. Hopefully he get his life together. Tupac, Biggie, all of them people, man, they needed the Lord. And Diddy, he's still alive. Just looking. His old ass. He don't even look old. I don't trust none of these people, man. Especially, I know that black don't crack, but come on, they gotta crack somewhere. As old as these people is, as old as Snoop Dogg is, he should be hunched over. Smoking weed every day of his life. Ain't never been sick. Man, that selling your soul shit is real, man. It gotta be. Matter of fact, I said I wasn't gonna touch on this, but I might as well do it before I get out of here, man. Cause this Snoop Dogg, he a scary ass character. People don't know how scary Snoop Dogg is, man. I just gotta share this. And if you scary, then go on and hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Cause you don't want to stick around for this. Go on and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button because we talking about the Lord. And this is about to get real spooky up in here. Y'all gotta see this here, man. Snoop Dogg always had an evil about his ass. I don't know what it is. But like that last caller said, he looked like he done been here before, man. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of crazy how they be all into that wicked, but then want to be talking about the Lord. It make you think maybe that's what they trying to do. Confuse your ass. Like, how can this man possibly be about the Lord when everything he do is pure evil, man? Hold on. And I hate to say it, I got a guilty sin. You know, I like Snoop Dogg, but I know he ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Let me type this in real quick. I said Snoop. I don't spell that shit all the way wrong. Hold on. Ooh, no. And then, this is the coldest part about it, man. When you think about Snoop Dogg in the church and all that, old people, they love Snoop Dogg because he represent the different element of the church. You know what I'm saying? He represent the pastor being a pimp in the church. He represent the pastor and the deacons being dogs in the church. Men that show up to church real sharp and clean. just to shit. Sometimes they be selling dope up in there back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Ain't no telling what the pastor into. Had some of his clients come over for Sunday, sit down, have dinner. Next thing you know, he put a big ass kilo on the table and make the kids go to bed. That's why them preachers' kids be all messed up. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Also hit that notification button too and hit that cash app, $ShawnBlazeDocs. I sure appreciate it. Look, I'ma holler at y'all later. And make sure y'all do me a favor. Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want.
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on now, here we go. Who is